Well, here goes. Good morning. Yes, I look great. It's Friday, and this is my first full day back walking on the coast to continue the charity walk. Yesterday I took a train down from London and ended up at a place called Caldicot, which is behind me about 6 miles, and resumed the walk from that point because that's where I'd left off at the end of November. And yesterday I walked up along the coast, stayed in a little village last night, and I've just started the walk today. I am heading for Newport today, which is a few miles down here. I can see it in the distance, in fact. And I haven't arranged anywhere to stay tonight, which is fairly typical for me. But a couple of calls I've made suggest that there will be places to stay. And I'm going to be walking on this lake until next Thursday, at which point I then have to go back up to London for another couple of weeks of work, and then back down again. Anyway, as you can see, the weather is not bad. It's chilly. We've got northeasterly winds. Let me just swap this around. We've got northeasterly winds bringing cold air. It is icy. There's sort of icy puddles around here, but it's dry, and that's great. So lovely to be back, and I'm hoping I'm going to have an injury-free year, making lots of progress around the coast. I'd love to get to the end of I'd like to have gone round Scotland by the end of the year, maybe even further, we'll see. And I hope that you will bear with my rather mediocre pieces to camera, but I hope it gives you some sort of a sense. It'll give me a sense anyway in the years to come when I can look back. But it's nice to have a record. And for those of you who are watching, all I can say is walking is good for the soul, if not the body, and the body as well. And if you're watching this and feel inspired to come and find my location elsewhere on the website, and give me a call and come down and join me for a day or as long as you like, you're more than welcome. And also don't forget that if you know somewhere where I can stay as part of a contribution to the charity along the coastline, and also if you know of a character that would be that should be interviewed by me, also do let me know. All advice and contributions welcome in any shape or form. So there we go. I'm going to keep plodding on. There's a fisherman over there with a couple of rods out. You can see it's quite an expanse, the Severn Estuary. It's lovely in the morning light, and I hope you can get that. And we'll speak to you later. Cheerio. Well, these are a couple of wind turbines. There's that one and one over there, at a coal power station here in Newport. And we're at Uskmouth, which is essentially where the River Usk flows out into the River Severn. It's towards the end of the day, just coming up to 4 o'clock, and I've spent a chunk of the afternoon walking through a nature reserve, which I think is called Uskmouth, worth a visit. And now just coming to the outskirts of Newport proper, where I think I'll be spending the night. It's going to get dark in an hour or so, and I haven't got any accommodation sorted out. I thought I would have got further today, but I haven't, and that's fine. So I'll find somewhere to stay in Newport. But lots of friendly people and a few donations that have come in. Unfortunately, a couple of people made donations and I forgot to get their names, so I can't credit them by name on Twitter. But hey ho, things I forget to do. Having been 2 months away from walking, you kind of forget the routine, the system. Anyway, we've had a good day weather-wise. Been dry, the sunny spells, as you can see. Looking forward now to getting into Newport and putting my feet up. Well, I've had a couple of locals in Newport saying, oh, you won't be able to get round the coast all the way, you have to cut in. And then they said, oh, now where's the easiest way for you to cross the River Usk? Well, I suppose you could use the transport bridge. And then the theory is that I cross the bridge and I'm pretty much into Newport itself. This is the industrial part of Newport. I've been through quite a lot of industrial areas, the industrial area over the last hour or so. And this is quite a feat of engineering by the looks of things. So that's my way through, pedestrians that way, and very glad to hear that the kennels are open as normal. Look! 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 I can't jump across that. It's too big. Oh well, I'll just go back and head up the River Usk up there somewhere. Oh well. Great. Fine bridge though, look at that. There we go. Closed on a Friday. Well, that's the next crossing point across the Usk, and that's the transport bridge, which was closed. And in the distance, away from the traffic, are the hills of South Wales with the Brecon Beacons further north of those.